What's up, boys? The Last of Us Part 2 Remaster might actually be the biggest scam Sony has pulled recently, other than their new handheld, of which I don't even remember. Wait, let me look this up. I don't remember the name. Hold up. PlayStation Remote? Remote Player. I don't know. That's what it's called. It's what it says here. Yeah, I didn't make a video about that, but real quick. If your handheld needs to be connected to the internet at all times and requires you to already own like a $500 console that then streams to your handheld, it's a shitty handheld, okay? No one cares, no one's gonna buy it, it's terrible. J-Dub tried to flex his son having one of those things on Twitter, but you can just see the lag from like 10,000 miles away. Anyway, boys. Last of Us Part 2. Now, a remaster for this game could be a very good thing, other than obviously that you're playing The Last of Us Part 2, which is shit. But it could allow the game to fully utilize the PS5 in order to look better and run better, and maybe they could make some quality of life updates. However, the problem with this is, it's $70 fucking. Now, that in and of itself isn't that bad, because you're buying the game like completely from beginning, right? You don't have the game, you're buying it for the PS5. But if you already own the game on PS5, so like you already bought the PS4 version or downloaded the version that is on the PlayStation Store, then you can upgrade to Last of Us Part 2 Remaster for $10, which is a fucking scam. This should be free, this upgrade. Not only does this mean that you technically paid $80 for the remaster instead of $70, the upgrades that this game makes are not worth the $10 that you pay for it. And PlayStation fanboys obviously are heavily defending this shit.
People were really telling me not to get The Last of Us 2 PS5 upgrade for $10 while they spend $20 on Fortnite skins. People are so weird. Let people enjoy what they want. Who cares what the other people do with their money?
I fucking doubt that anybody, like any random person, right? Someone who you don't know, stranger on the internet, told you that you couldn't spend your money on The Last of Us Part 2 upgrade. If you want to do that, that's fine. It's just kinda stupid, because it's not worth it at all. Also, like, who's out here spending $20 on Fortnite skins? It's 2023, not 2018. There's also tons of PlayStation fanboys claiming that this is not just an upgrade. It's not just a patch, guys. It's not just an upgrade. It's basically almost an entirely new experience because of all the things they added. So it's definitely worth the extra money.
People out there complaining about a £10 upgrade path for The Last of Us Part 2, honestly, stop being poor.
And here are the upgrades that he thinks are worth $10 or £10 or €10. I'm pretty sure it's the same across all of the monetary systems, whatever the fuck, right? You can transfer your save from PS4 to PS5. 4K fidelity, 1440p upscale to 4K performance, unlocked FPS mode for TVs that support VRR. These things are just basic function. Half of this shit is like basic stuff that normal games would patch into the game for free. Like extra like revolutions, or being able to like choose FPS, or just being able to transfer your save file for most games is something they include after the fact, if they don't include it immediately, of course. For free, they don't make you pay $10. There's very few things here that are actually new. I guess you could argue that new skins for Ellie and Abby, that's new content, but that should have been free, like just like full DualSense support should have been free. New survival mode, that's actually a new thing, right? A completely new thing that's not in the original game, and is actually, you know, new content. Still, most games release new modes as free updates, not behind the $10 paywall, unless it's DLC, of course, which this is not. Guitar free play mode, which is cool, but again, not worth $10. 3 lost levels, not in the original. Okay, that's cool, right? 3 levels that were not included in the original, so they're COD content, they're included in this game. However, they're not finished. They're just there for you to like explore if you want to. So they included this COD content, but they didn't finish it. It's still not functional. Could you imagine if they made a Fallout New Vegas remaster, right? There's so much COD content from Fallout New Vegas that there's videos on YouTube that are like over an hour long documenting all the COD content Could you imagine they make a remaster, say we included all of the cut content, but we didn't fix any of it, we didn't implement any of it correctly, we didn't finish any of it, it's just there for you to look at and see what could have possibly been very cool. How is that like an addition to the game? How does that add anything? Right? That's cool, I guess, but it's not worth $10. $10 for 3 new levels that are empty, and the only thing you can do is look around at what could have been a level for The Last of Us Part 2. How exciting. Now lots of people on the internet are now making fun of this upgrade, this remaster, obviously, right? Because it's ridiculous that it's cost any money whatsoever, or even the fact that they remastered the game like 2 years after it came out. So PlayStation fanboys have gone full like schizo defense mode, and they're doing their best to damage control all over Twitter.
The Last of Us 2 costs $10 now. Let's find another reason to cry and whine about some shit.
It doesn't cost $10 though. It costs $10 if you already bought this $70 game. So in total you've spent $80 on The Last of Us Part 2, and if you want to buy it new, it still costs $70. So in no world I know how your like dumb brain, your like one brain cell fucking smooth ass brain came up with the fact that this game is only $10. It's not. It's either 70 or 10 if you've already spent the $70.
As Xbox fans seethe over PS5 The Last of Us 2 upgrade, friendly reminder, Microsoft admitted years ago they had nothing on this level, and their internal review teams were repeatedly blown away at the quality. Fast forward and game is getting better and Xbox still has nothing on level.
Yeah, so when Microsoft said that, first of all, they meant like in terms of like physical quality, like when it comes to like graphics and animation and all that shit, which is true. The Last of Us looks very good, has very good animations, has a lot of good things like that. However, it's still a bad game because the story sucks, so that's not the only thing that matters, by the way, when it comes to a game. Also, what does this have to do with this whole thing? It's just hilarious to me how you're quote-unquote calling out, you know, imaginary people seething over The Last of Us Part 2 upgrade, while you yourself are very, very upset apparently about people making jokes like this. If you don't see like the hypocrisy here, or like how you look like an idiot, that's really a testament to how fucking brain dead you are.
People are overreacting about The Last of Us Part 2 Remaster. It's a $10 upgrade path, and they're adding a bunch of stuff. It's not like what they did with Part 1. Can't wait till Nintendo charges $70 for Tears of the Kingdom Deluxe on Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay, so first of all, again, it's not a $10 upgrade path. That only is when you've already paid $70 for the game. If you want the entire game but you don't have it yet, you still have to pay $70. It's not just $10. And then, second of all, I like how he tries to shove it off on like Nintendo, like trying to blame them, like, oh, they're gonna do the same thing, but it's not gonna have any content. Which, first of all, this upgrade barely has any content at all that would be considered, you know, remaster worthy. On top of the fact that it's definitely not worthy of being $10. But the only time Nintendo has done something like this is with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And that was released because no one played Mario Kart 8, because it was on the Wii U, which no one bought. So why create an entirely new Mario Kart game when you could just re-release Mario Kart 8 with all of the DLC and all of the characters and all that for $60 on the Switch? This also is, I believe, the only time they have done that with a game. I mean, I guess a lot of Wii U games got like a deluxe thing where they just released the game with all of the content on the Switch because it existed on the Wii U, but it sold very little because, of course, no one had a Wii U. But that's not gonna happen with the new Nintendo Switch or with the next console, because people have a Nintendo Switch. Like, more people have a Nintendo Switch than there are people who have a PS5 and Xbox Series X combined. So this is not going to happen. Anyway, boys, with that being said, I'm gonna end the video here. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.